Romans 9. Well, Paul in Romans is trying to persuade us of the wonderful reality of salvation by grace. We who are sinners, we who will never be perfect and will continue sinning until the day we die, we will be saved. We will live forever. We're counted righteous, justified because we are in Christ. Now, in Romans 9 to 11, Paul starts talking about Israel and about predestination. And he does so in the context of this argument about the wonder of grace. He's trying to persuade us to accept the wonder of salvation, and so he quotes the example of Israel. Although they sinned and rejected God, somehow he has an unending love for Israel. And Paul quotes this to encourage us to believe that God is indeed all about love and forgiveness and very great patience with his weak people. Well, he talks here in Romans 9 about predestination. Some people were called to know Jesus and others weren't. And the basis for God's choice was not because he called the good people and ignored the bad ones. No, that's too primitive a view. God's choice was simply an example of grace. All that is within us cries out, but that's unfair, to just choose some and not others, to give this one a chance but not that one. But that is a test of our humility. Those who reject God because of these kind of issues are really spoiled kids. They've been given the chance, but they refuse it because they consider their morality is higher than God's. We have been called, and many others haven't been, including people who were probably nicer people than you and me. Our response to this is to just be awed by grace, to be humbled, to grab hold of what we have been offered with both hands, not to argue back with God that we don't want this great salvation because we think it should have been offered to everyone. Faith is essentially about trust. Trusting in the God whose ways we will never fully understand. Trust that he will do right. And when Jesus returns, we may well understand a lot more.